Albert Einstein, one of the most iconic figures in modern history, was a physicist whose revolutionary ideas transformed our understanding of the universe. Born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany, Einstein's journey from a curious child to one of the most brilliant minds in the world is a fascinating tale of persistence, intellectual passion, and groundbreaking discoveries. Early life and education. Einstein was born into a middle-class, non-observant Jewish family. His father, Hermann Einstein, was a businessman, and his mother, Pauline, was a musician. Early in his life, Einstein showed a deep curiosity for the natural world, though he was not seen as a prodigy. In fact, contrary to popular myth, he was a late talker, and his teachers did not initially see any exceptional talent in him. Despite this, Einstein exhibited a deep fascination with the mysteries of the universe. One famous anecdote is that his curiosity about physics was sparked when his father gave him a compass at the age of 5. Young Einstein was captivated by the fact that the needle moved despite no visible force acting upon it, an early indication of his lifelong interest in invisible forces and the workings of the physical world. At school, Einstein's independent mind found the rigid, authoritarian structure of the German education system suffocating. He struggled with rote memorization, often clashing with teachers who expected obedience and conformity. As a result, he was seen as a rebellious student. However, his natural curiosity thrived outside the classroom, particularly in mathematics and philosophy. At the age of 16, Einstein renounced his German citizenship and left for Switzerland, where he found the educational system more to his liking. Swiss Polytechnic and the Miracle Year. In 1896, Einstein enrolled at the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich, where he studied to become a teacher in physics and mathematics. Though he was often distracted by personal studies and neglected his formal coursework, Einstein's brilliance began to emerge. He graduated in 1900 but struggled to find a teaching position. After several years of frustration, he finally secured a job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern in 1902. This job was fortuitous, as it allowed Einstein plenty of free time to think deeply about physics. In 1905, at the age of 26, Einstein had what is often referred to as his annus mirabilis, or miracle year. While still working as a patent clerk, he published 4 groundbreaking papers in Annalen der Physik, each of which would have been enough to secure his place in the history of science. One of these papers introduced the theory of special relativity, which proposed that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers and showed that the speed of light is constant regardless of the observer's frame of reference. This theory challenged the very foundations of classical mechanics established by Isaac Newton. In another paper, Einstein introduced the equation, which revealed the relationship between mass and energy and laid the foundation for nuclear physics. Additionally, he made significant contributions to quantum theory, particularly in his explanation of the photoelectric effect, for which he would later win the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. The sheer breadth and impact of his contributions in 1905 marked him as a genius in the world of physics. Academic career and general relativity. After his miracle year, Einstein's reputation in the academic world grew rapidly. In 1908, he was appointed as a lecturer at the University of Bern. By 1911, he was a full professor at the University of Zurich. His rapid academic ascent took him to Prague, then back to Zurich, and eventually to the Prussian Academy of Sciences in Berlin in 1914. It was during his time in Berlin that Einstein began developing his theory of general relativity, an extension of his special theory of relativity that incorporated gravity. General relativity, published in 1915, proposed that massive objects cause a distortion in spacetime, which is experienced as gravity. This theory overturned the Newtonian concept of gravity as a force acting at a distance and replaced it with a new understanding of gravitational fields as a curvature of spacetime itself. One of the first major tests of general relativity came in 1919, when British astronomer Sir Arthur Eddington confirmed that starlight passing near the Sun was indeed bent, just as Einstein had predicted. This confirmation catapulted Einstein to international fame. He became a household name, and his image as the quintessential genius was solidified. Personal life and politics. Einstein's personal life was complex and often fraught with difficulties. He married Mileva Maric, a fellow student from the Polytechnic, in 1903, and they had two sons, Hans Albert and Eduard. Their marriage, however, was troubled, and they eventually divorced in 1919. That same year, Einstein married his cousin, Elsa Lowenthal, who provided him with stability and emotional support. Throughout his life, Einstein held strong political views. A pacifist during World War I, he became an outspoken advocate for civil rights, Zionism, and global disarmament in the interwar years. As a Jew, Einstein was deeply troubled by the rise of fascism and antisemitism in Germany. When Adolf Hitler rose to power in 1933, Einstein, then on a lecture tour in the United States, decided not to return to Germany. He accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, where he would remain for the rest of his life. During World War II, Einstein played a critical role in urging the U.S. government to begin research on nuclear weapons. Though he was a committed pacifist, Einstein, along with fellow physicist Leo Szilard, wrote a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt warning of the potential for Nazi Germany to develop atomic bombs. This letter helped initiate the Manhattan Project, which eventually led to the development of nuclear weapons. Einstein later expressed deep regret over the role his work had played in the creation of such destructive technology. Later years and legacy. In his later years, Einstein became a public figure and an advocate for numerous causes, from world government to civil rights. He continued his scientific work as well, though his attempts to develop a unified field theory, which would reconcile general relativity with quantum mechanics, were never fully realized. Einstein's fame and influence extended far beyond the realm of physics. He became a symbol of intellect, humanitarianism, and moral courage. He was a staunch advocate for peace, speaking out against war and nuclear weapons until his death. Despite his growing fame, Einstein remained modest and detached from material success. He was known for his disheveled appearance, his love of playing the violin, and his deep connection to philosophical inquiry. On April 18, 1955, Einstein passed away at the age of 76 in Princeton. Even in his final days, he was working on his theories, trying to uncover the mysteries of the universe that had captivated him since childhood. Albert Einstein's contributions to science revolutionized our understanding of the physical world. His theories of relativity and contributions to quantum mechanics are fundamental to modern physics. But beyond his scientific legacy, Einstein remains an enduring symbol of the power of curiosity, imagination, and intellectual freedom. His life journey, filled with groundbreaking discoveries, political activism, and moral integrity, continues to inspire people around the world to push the boundaries of human knowledge and to strive for a more just and peaceful world. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see new content and give your feedback if you like the video. Thanks for watching.